As we see the double project skins on the team of the IRS, as well as one Project Santa, it does actually look like there is a bit of swapping in the throughout the getting the milk team.
Landing maximum damage as we go into the mid lane.
As we see Jalen in the mid lane, actually Jalen is very low as Icicle Arms is forced to flash out and use pull. However, he still keeps his ghost. He is very, very low on HP, and Vi sees that he is very low on HP. Vi being full HP going into top river. Warwick is going to be breaking out here, but it's very, very close to Sosa Toaster's tower. And Omega Gamer ignites Icicle Arms, possibly looking for potential kill here. Auto attack onto Icicle Arms, very, very low, 1 HP. You think they could possibly flash dive this? No, Omega Gamer does not have flash, does not have ignite. No pressure over Messine B. If Messine Better does have his E and his Q, he will just simply heal all that damage back. There's really nothing, as it looks like a fight is breaking out here. Messine Better coming in. That healing is insane. He did not predict the barrier either.
Oh no, that's the Warwick Gaming, baby.
It looks
no!
like Warwick did
he inted!
For a second. He inted that auto attack.
He was
He had the attack speed
close.
to do so, but
he had the auto attack buffered already. If he just held his Q for longer, it would have dragged him through the Alawi character model. It would have been guaranteed to at least go 1-for-1. Unfortunate misplay. Early dragon, so you can get an early soul. Can really swing the outcome of the match.
We see Ezreal arcane shifting in and landing huge mystic shots off of Low-Elo. Deadliest Anthrax aim. Scrub is very, very low HP. Looks like he does dash out just in time, but a Q from the Leona, a shield dash lands just onto little Uzi 69. Little Uzi 69 is forced to flash out of that situation. As we see Vi on the dragon, Vi secures the dragon for their team. Ionboy with that amazing objective control over the Olaf, even though Olaf was bot lane, possibly a mid lane fight happening right here, but nothing will become of it. As Sosa's Toaster lands a huge E onto Messine Better, nothing will happen as a result. However, Messine Better is just going to run out of range, as it looks like Icicle Arms is looking for a dive on Omega Gamer. Does not work well. The Annie ult comes in. The ignite, or the ghost does have to be procced, however, as Warwick using his Blood Hunt, possibly looking for a dive on the Annie. No, Warwick is going to turn his attention to Jalen. He ults from over the wall, lands a huge ultimate onto Jalen. Doesn't look like, it looks like he's trying to waste the blast cone. He plays around the blast cone very, very strategically, actually.
Oh, really well played by Messine Better.
You have to realize Alawi has ultimate. He needs to start attacking the Alawi, otherwise he won't be able to deal enough damage. The damage reduction from the fear coming in clutch, but it's not enough. The
first blood
coming through, and it looks like Sosa's Toaster is going to turn his attention to Icicle Arms. Icicle misses the Q entirely, however, so I don't think he wins that 1v1 actually.
I mean, Messine Better did
Warwick
his very
getting
best.
Greedy.
Here, this Ezreal is a bit of a menace. He can't one-shot you.
The Ezreal's aim has been on point, landing every single Q. Who gave this man aimbot, really?
Honestly, true. This guy is just... I mean, honestly, this guy's been good in every 80 carries he's played so far in this tournament, so maybe just a player to...
Talks off his E, and Leona ult misses. Gets the slow onto Scrub, however, and Scrub is forced to use that circular wind wall against the mystic shots that are coming from Deadliest Anthrax. Vi trying to isolate Omega Gamer, but Vi is not level 6, doesn't have the CC to follow up after missing that Q knockup on Annie.
Risky position for the bot lane, making a dove here.
Vi the True Shot Barrage onto Lil Uzi 69 act.
Oh, fight in the topside river. This could get dicey.
As Omega Gamer, very interesting flash W and then Blade ultimate coming out after that. The Alawi misses the E. Messine Better taking a lot of damage right here. Will Messine Better die? Messine Better tries to flash away from the tentacle but takes the damage before the flash comes off. Icicle Arms activating Ghost. The Herald has fallen. The Herald has fallen and Olaf actually steals the Herald. Olaf steals the Herald from Vi, and now
he is living up to that namesake. 101, 2 out of 3 kill participation, and he has secured the Herald for his team.
Right now, we see Warwick in the Dragon Pit. He has rotated down to help his team secure this Dragon, and Alawi will not be there for the rotation just in time. This is obviously a second Dragon for the IRS, as Olaf is not in any position to be stealing it. Vi secures it with that smite right there.
And it looks like it's going to be a mountain still in this particular game here, so it's a very hard situation for him.
We have seen that on every single ADC that he's able to play, and the mid lane gank coming through. Ionboy queuing the Jalen before Jalen is actually able to ult, as Icicle Arms flashes and ults onto Jalen and Omega Gamer at the same time. Huge damage onto the Ragnarok. Unfortunately, as Warwick ults the Omega Gamer right here, will Annie be able to get out of this? No, Annie gets lead and cleared by the Warwick as well. Honestly, I don't think that was really well played by Ionboy. He queued the Olaf before Olaf was able to get his Ragnarok off. However, Ionboy ulted Olaf after he did get his Ragnarok off, when he could have easily, Vladimir probably would have been able to do a lot more damage.
This is risky for the Samira.
You see Leona ult. Slow doesn't actually land on Scrub.
Okay, nothing comes of it, thankfully. Finally have a bit of a break in this match. Oh no!
What? Scrub right there. True shot barrage coming out. Scrub is exhausted. Losing 69 very low. With the arcane shift forward, the arcane shift forward, but the Senna W does catch him just at that very last second. 15 minutes into the game.
Oh, this is a dive. This is very easily a dive. Actually, no. Vladimir backs up. I mean, why would you not dive this as Vladimir? Your W renders you impervious to tower shots. The opponent bot lane have very low tank stats and they're half HP.
As we see,
wow, I'm surprised. Like, this is very rare to happen.
Ira going in very, very early, but a huge E lands onto Omega Gamer. Omega Gamer doing a ton of burst to Delia's Anthrax, and Scrub just autoing, flashing in. Delia's Gamer, Omega Gamer, queuing the Samira, or queuing Delia's Anthrax.
Farther as the game progresses. Now, 30 CS is going to be a 40 CS if this doesn't, after he picks up the Swave. Playing the mid lane.
As we see Jalen coming for that Vladimir, but it's a very hard lane to gank, as Vladimir just has that much HP and is able to pull everything. As we see Omega Gamer now ulting Icicle Arms, we also see Ion Boy queuing in, dashing immediately. The Senna ult is
but the Senna
cues Vladimir. Omega Gamer cues Vladimir at the very last second. I think Olaf misses his attacks actually, but does it matter? Does it matter? The red smite onto the Vi is enough to burn him to death, is enough to kill him. Will Olaf get out of the situation? Yes, Happy Gamer is not in range to actually land an E onto Olaf. Yeah, definitely the Darksteel buy might have just been overconfidence on his part, as he is 0 kills, 3 assists.
As a little bit of an altercation, you have to say that because the Warwick is still in the top lane, IRS are giving up this dragon unless they're still contesting it.
Leona tries to ult in. Vi does have smite. It looks like they are going to be taking the 4v5. Jalen is 2 levels up at Ion Boy. Very interesting engage happening there. Jalen using his ultimate, doing a bunch of poke right there. I don't think there's a possibility. I don't think there's a possible universe where they do win this 1v1. It's 5v4 actually. They don't win this 5v4. Warwick actually moving down now. Warwick, they're waiting for this. Warwick has the blood hunt on multiple different champions. Will Warwick be able to come down and clean up the entire fight?
Oh,
will Warwick do this?
That's smite from both junglers.
Oh, that is...
No, Warwick gets nearly melted.
Warwick, oh my god!
Warwick gets on the barriers clean, but the Olaf E just has enough burst to kill the entire... Warwick.
Moment. Oh my gosh.
Vlad is insane champion.
But Messi better absolutely griefing that fight for his team. When top lane, he cannot make up his mind. Just take the tower, come for the dragon. Don't do neither.
You can see Lil Uzi tries to land a W onto Icicle Arms. Icicle Arms simply sidesteps it. Icicle Arms now lands a ultimate onto Omega Gamer and Lil Uzi 69, doing a ton of damage to the protobelt on the Q and the Q on the Lil Uzi 69 as well.
Oh my god, he took his entire health bar. Warwick coming in.
Sosa's Toaster coming from a very, very bad direction here. Messi Better P absolutely griefing that Warwick ult and dying as a result. Does not have the tankiness going Divine Sunder. Sosa's Toaster now killing Ion Boy. Sosa's Toaster just had a ton of damage with that ult, and I think getting the milk is going to win this team fight right now. There's no possible comeback for the IRS in this team fight.
Wow, I cannot believe they're losing this game with this massive draft advantage.
And as the IRS plays very aggressively into the top of the river, getting a bit of vision with that Scuttle Crab control, not really going to matter as the Herald will go to getting the milk.
Definitely. The biggest downfall for the side of IRS this game has been their macro decision making. They do not know what they want to do as a team.
Getting very, very close to the Dragon Pit. Vladimir ghosting in. Is Vladimir ghosting? Vladimir did press ghost. Nothing much is going to happen. Looks like the IRS is, looks like getting the milk is backing off. But we see huge TP coming in from Alawi. Huge TP coming in from Alawi, getting the milk, now having insane control over this objective. Warwick staying top lane. Warwick does not have the TP to follow. The Blood Hunt will not be able to serve him well in this situation, as the IRS just simply backs off and concedes the dragon. 2 mountain dragons, 2 getting the milk. This could be huge for their solo play potential.
This is absolutely devastating for their chances in this game. And what happened to the IRS in the previous game? They were one of the most coordinated teams we have in this entire tournament. And he goes in.
And Scrub with a clean flash away from Ion Boy's bike. Q. Bike is able to actually get away with that flash though over the wall. Jalen looks like he's actually going to stay hunting down Vi. The Vi has the Q to get away as well. Deadly as Anthrax taking a ton of damage from the Samir, taking a ton of damage from the Senna, taking a ton of damage from the Annie as well. Not a good fight. Messing better now. So, Icicle Arms doing a ton of damage to Omega Gamer. Omega Gamer was not predicting it. Omega Gamer just redoing that 1v1. Absolutely reversing that 1v1. Omega Gamer with 30% HP, one shots, Icicle Arm, before Icicle Arm's actually able to do anything. The Annie versus Vladimir is clean. The pocket pick is clean. The entire one shot right there, that is the Annie damage. That is the Luden Tempest. That is the 10 stack Dark Seal right there. As the True Shot Barrage down the entire mid lane, taking out all those minions, doing damage to all those minions.
The dragon is spawning soon, I imagine.
Omega Gamer stunning the Warwick. Warwick didn't know that Annie was there. Huge flash. Warwick Q's onto the red buff, giving him enough HP to heal. He also away from the Alawi ult. The tentacle was killing the Sosa's Toto taking a lot of damage here. Sosa's Toto getting absolutely stunned. Ion Boy trying to do whatever he can, but frees up a 5v4. Warwick trying to play that as cleanly as possible, but he face checked a bush with the Annie, and the Annie used her ignite. 20 seconds. Vi may be looking to solo this dragon as soon as it spawns. The third dragon for Team IRS, also denying the third dragon from getting the milk. But in my opinion, the Baron does definitely get that. Baron is definitely a strong objective as they aren't able to fully rotate. Stopping the recall of Scrub with that True Shot Barrage, Deadly and Anthrax trying his best. Vi looks like Vi can easily take this objective before, unless the Senna ult decides to want to steal it. But I don't think it's wise to waste the Senna ult trying to steal it away from a champion that has a 900 damage smite.
A small victory for the side of the
Omega
IRS.
Gamer,
Omega
Gamer, however, looks like they did get the dragon in trade for the Baron. 27 minutes in, 5 dragons granted, 2 to getting the milk and 3 to the IRS.
Avenue back into the game. If they can flip the next dragon fight, oh boy.
And Omega Gamer will absolutely shut down Icicle Arms. Icicle Arms supposed to be a Vladimir main, or Vladimir's supposed to be one of his comfortable picks, getting absolutely shut down by the Annie pick.
Absolutely stomping him. I did not expect this Annie to pop up quite to this extent.
You see an Annie almost 100% kill participation, really. Warwick finally comes down to group with the team, as we see Alawi split pushing top lane. The Alawi does indeed have teleport. Can teleport to a minion, can teleport to a ward, can teleport anywhere in the mid lane where a fight breaks out. As Ezreal does not arcane shift out before the Senate at W lands, he needs to stand there and allow the Baron buff to come off on the minions, and especially because he has Hullbreaker minions as well. It's insane the amount of damage that...
Oh, watch out, the Annie's behind you.
However, the Warwick ults the Annie when the Annie is next out tower. Stasis comes in clutch, but I don't think Annie can survive here. Ion Boy will easily, or Vladimir will take out the Annie actually. As we see Icicle Arm trying to do something here. Scrub has to flash away from Deadly as Anthrax. The Ezreal doing a lot of damage. Scrub very, very low on HP, however secures the double kill onto the Leona.
No mana on Ezreal, no mana on Ezreal. There is no fight.
Ezreal has no mana and is forced to retreat. A Baron minion push on the top inhib tower, and possibly even the top inhibitor may go down. The Baron minions, the Hullbreaker, or it's not Hullbreaker anymore, due to the fact that getting the milk has grouped up. The Hullbreaker buff is no longer active, however the Baron minions are still there.
11k gold lead so far for getting the milk. You have to imagine that the game is completely walking through jungle, see if they can pick off any spare jungle camps, get a pick on any of the
what is happening here?
Champions.
Getting the milk all grouping up in the enemy blue side blue buff.
I'm not sure I like the strategy. I mean, they're losing so many minions in terms of the waves right now. Oh, but they're behind him now.
Yeah.
Watch out, Leona.
And they actually flank after Gamer. Huge stun onto Leona by the Annie. Looks like Leona will die. Leona's in a very, very bad position right now, giving away the free dragon to the team, getting the milk. Third mountain dragon, unless there is a steal that occurs.
You have to imagine there's no chance for IRS to get back into this game.
Definitely. The IRS, very hard to get back into this game. However, they do have... We see Warwick going top lane. I don't think they have any intention of actually contesting the Baron. Or do they? As we see Vladimir, Ezreal, and Leona walking up through the bottom side of the river. Alawi in a bush. Alawi trying to zone a lot of people off right now. Does Alawi have flash? Alawi has flash. Alawi has ult too. Alawi can pull up our flash right now. Alawi's taking a lot of damage. Looks like Olaf does secure the Baron. It would be wise for getting the milk to just pull off for now, reset and do another push. When Vladimir lands a huge 3-man ultimate, they didn't see him in that bush. However, the Stasis Icicle Arms may go down here. No, Icicle Arms flashes over the wall actually. Sosa taking a bunch of damage. Scrub taking a bunch of damage. Blood hunted by the Warwick, but the Warwick will not rotate down. Jalen's sub is just so tanky. Jalen is tanking everything right now. Ion Boy almost getting absolutely two-shot by the Olaf. As we see the Warwick flash ult onto the Annie has the stopwatch, so the Annie will survive, however. Omega Gamer flashing away, flashes into the True Shot Barrage, he gets shielded by the own E. Icicle Arms, very low HP. Deadly as Anthrax can't do anything here. Deadly as Anthrax is going to get run down by Jalen, and axe right to the face. Vi is the last person alive on the enemy team. What will Vi be able to do in this situation? Vi can't do anything at all. The entire team getting the milk. Their entire team alive, save for Samira. Samira is the only death that occurred. They're easily going to end the game right here with 30 seconds spawn timers. I didn't think it was possible. The draft this was way too large. but by the looks of it, it really did come to a late game match, 35 minutes in, and the Nexus will most likely fall in getting the Milk's favor.
Oh, not even able to get the trade kill at the end.
And it looks like we are going to a game 3 in the Low-Elo bracket finals. That was absolutely a miracle, getting the Milk really pulled off a miracle in game 2 of these finals. I think we should definitely go for an interview as soon as possible, because I know that I want to see the game 3 happen ASAP. I know the audience wants to see a game 3 ASAP. I don't know about you, but I definitely want to start this game 3 ASAP. So let's go start with that interview right now.
Definitely true. Let's hop into their call.